to First Unity Spiritual Campus. So glad you're here.
Woo!
Who am I that you are mindful of me, that you hear me when I call?
Is it true that you are thinking of me, how you love me? It's amazing. Who am I?
Who am I that you are mindful of me,
That you hear me,
that you hear me
when I call. Is it true that
you are thinking of me,
how you love me?
how you love me?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I am a friend of God.
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 I am a friend of God. God calls me friend.
God calls me friend.
I am a friend of God.
I am a friend of God.
I am a friend of God.
I'm a friend of God.
I am a friend of God. God calls me friend. Who am I that you are mindful of me, that you hear me when I call?
Is it true that you're thinking of me, how you love me? It's amazing. It's amazing. I am a friend of God. I'm a friend of God. I'm a friend of God. God calls me friend. My time of need, you were there for me. In my darkest hour, God calls me friend. God calls me friend. God calls me friend. Hey, God Almighty, God of glory, you have called me friend. Help me sing it. God Almighty, God Almighty, God of glory, you have called me. You have called me one more time. God Almighty, God, you're mighty. You have called me. You have called me friend. I am a friend. When I need a shoulder to lean on, you were there. You were there all the time. God is amazing. God is amazing. You call me friend. I'm a friend of God. Over and over and over. You call me friend. You call me friend. You call me friend. Oh.
We are so blessed today. It's Friendship Sunday. If you're visiting with us on YouTube or on Facebook, write in the comments, how are we your friend? You know, how do you know us? How do you know? We greet you in that wonderful Christ consciousness this day, and we're sending our love across the airways, wherever you may be from. So welcome to the most innovative, electrifying, energetic spiritual community. Yes. Here we are. We are so grateful. So we bring our energy together. It's our prayer as we honor our history with the Fillmorian teaching. And let us do the great invocation. We are now in the presence of pure being and immersed in the Holy Spirit of life, love, and wisdom. We acknowledge thy presence and thy power, O blessed Spirit. And thy divine wisdom now erase our mortal limitations, and from thy pure substance of love bring into manifestation our world according to thy perfect law. And to share with you our mission and vision statement together, we inspire, ignite, and invigorate ourselves to pave our spiritual path. And our vision, we envision a world that gives, embraces, embodies, and expresses unity. Every title, every subtitle that you read, everything on breaking news as it's almost getting ready to break you, you know in your heart that our teachings are the answer. So share the love. Share the love. Join us on firstunity.org when we're live with any event, for sure. And you can join right on our homepage of First Unity when we are live and see us there. Also, check out our calendar of ongoing events and activities. Our doors have been closed, not for long, but they have been closed. But our heart has remained open, and our team has dedicated so much time to keep this community vibrant. So let's give them a shout out, all of our leaders here. We have our phone app that you can have available on Google Play and Apple, the Apple App Store, and also a place to watch us on Sunday morning. While you're watching live, share. Many of us are here today and alive today because a friend thought enough of us to share this wonderful teaching. So thanks a lot of somebody else and share it. We continue to be watched by over 45 countries, Venezuela, Kenya, Canada, and India. Yes. And we have created this online educational component from healthy parenting, healthy living, abundant living. There's so many courses. We have over 30 courses, so please check us out.
Are you ready to step up and make a difference in the world? Ready to follow your soul's mission? If you have been looking for a sign towards a new direction in life, the Institute for Leadership and Lifelong Learning may be just the path you've been looking for. With a spiritual leadership program that provides guidance and a clear path for those who are called, ILLI offers a unique and empowering opportunity of growth and empowerment. Fully embodying the role of a spiritual leader requires you to be present for your own life so that you can serve and guide others. Freeing yourself from your own self-limiting thoughts and behaviors is a must if you seek to be a beacon of light and hope to others along their journey. As an ILLI ordained spiritual leader, you will be invited to continue on your path of learning with our institute and beyond. Graduates of our program may become teachers or faculty, mentors or coaches with ILLI, and the licensing we provide will provide you with many options to become a difference maker in the world.
We pulled this beautiful song out from the shelf. Myself and the beloved Christine Stevens wrote this song many years ago. So feel it in your heart. More importantly, hear what it is saying to you. Here we go. Here we are in God's grace, seeing love on every face. Oh, be disguised. Let it go at the door. Don't hold on anymore. Changing times, new and old. Moving forward, brave and bold. Welcome to this place of love and light. One presence, one power. Welcome to this place of love and light. I tell you, that's the beauty of truth. It's the beauty of the one presence and the one power. It can happen through you if you allow it. It can be stronger than your personality, your psychology, what you believe your parents did to you forever ago. It can free you to a greater part of your understanding. And all you need to do is tell the universe, here I am, here we are. That's it. Here we are, heart to heart. Knowing now is where you start. Know the truth that sets us free. Life's been waiting for you and me. Welcome to this place of love and light. One presence, one power. Welcome to this place of love and light. Welcome to this place of love and
Welcome for Friendship Sunday. What an amazing, amazing Friendship Sunday. So friendship. Friendship takes so many forms through our life, doesn't it?
Yes.
We have those friends when we're very small, then it grows and we have friends in school, then we have friends as we develop more in life, and then we have those friends that we've kept for a lifetime. My first friend, I would have to say, is my older brother. My older brother Steve, who's 5 years older than me, so he was my first friend. He taught me how to ride a bike, and I used to love to run after him to play. And I think that's where my ability on the track came from, because my mama's rule was, if my brother and my cousin Gary could get away from me, they could go play boy stuff without me tagging along. But as long as I stayed with them, they had to allow me to be with them. So they'd get me interested in playing with something, and then they would try to sneak off, and I'd look up and see them, and man, it didn't take me very long for my long, skinny legs to catch up with them. So I think that's where a lot of my running ability came from, was chasing after my brother. And he was an amazing friend. I've shared with you before how he taught me to swing on a grapevine. And those amazing friends that we have through life they're our heart. We take those friendships, and those friends are there for us through thick and thin. They're there to cheer us on when we're doing great, and then they're there for us when we're in our saddest times, to cheer us on, to bring us up. So that's what I would say to you today. Keep those friends close. And I'm not talking about Facebook friends. We all have those Facebook friends now, but they ought to call that something else, because you don't even know most of those people. But those friends, and most people, I think it's been proven that most people in life have somewhere from 3 to 5 good friends, and those are your heart. Those are the people you keep close, who give you good counsel when you need good counsel, who lift you up. are the wind beneath your wings. So cherish those people, cherish those friendships. And I will close with the words from a favorite movie that I watched with my boys as they were growing up, The Labyrinth. And at the end, when Hoggle and Sir Didymus and Ludo said to Sarah, if you ever should need us, if you ever need us, just call. So if you ever feel like you need a friend, just call. I'm right here, and you've got a friend in me.
Hey everybody, Kenny Madison here from Detroit, Michigan. I want to say that I absolutely love tuning in to First Unity broadcasts anytime I'm able to. Let me tell you what I love: the inclusiveness, the diversity, Dr. Temple's spiritual wisdom and her stories. Listen, Dr. Temple, don't you stop telling stories. They encourage me. And I happen to be Wanda Nero Butler's manager, and I still love her voice. Due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to work as frequently as we'd like to, but I'm so thrilled that I'm able to get on you guys' broadcasts and your live sessions and hear my client go forth in the spirit. You guys rock. Keep on doing the work of the spirit. Keep on enlightening and lifting.
Hey, we couldn't agree with you more, Brother Kenny. We really, really, really love the one and only Wanda Nero Butler. With it being Friendship Sunday, I have a story that no one has heard before about the two of us. After the performance in Carnegie Hall, I invited Wanda to be with my family and for us to have breakfast the next day. So we created this space. We didn't have the next thing on our calendar. We were just kind of hanging out. And we're sitting there, and she said to me, you know, I had a dream many, many years ago that I was going to be meeting you. And she said, I didn't know we were going to be the age we are. I think she was talking about that we're so young. I didn't know we're going to be the age that we are now. But I had this dream. And I said, well, your name is Wanda. I said, I got to tell you, years ago, I kept getting this soul call. Spirit does this to me, gives me this new person and says, that's your person. And sometimes they appreciate it and sometimes they don't. That's a different talk for a different day. But anyway, I said, years ago, I kept getting this message from Spirit that I was supposed to be involved with a woman named LaWanda. I said, now your name is Wanda, but that's close enough. And I said, and this woman here in St. Petersburg named LaWanda, she would see me coming and go, oh my gosh, I've heard you enough. Yes, I know you want me to sing with you, but you know, I'm going down a different road. And I went, but I know I'm supposed to be with somebody named LaWanda. I just feel it. So Wanda gets real quiet and she pulls out her driver's license. And her legal name is LaWanda. So from the depth of my heart, as we celebrate Friendship Sunday, I'm so glad that we were attentive enough, because we could have passed us by. We could have not been paying attention. Nor we could have missed sharing or having an experience for us to share. So from my heart, I want to thank you, and I've asked Carol King to help me.
Okay. Thank you, Carol.
There's nothing like friendship.
Nothing like friendship. When you're down and troubled, you need some love and care. And nothing, I think this is the old version. Can you play the new version? That's what friends do too. We accept bloopers. So give us the Carol King version, please.
Right. That was James Taylor.
Thank you. James Taylor's a little low for me this morning. All right, I'm feeling it now. Here we go.
No one could do this but Temple.
There you go. Thank you, guys. When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right.
Just close your eyes and think of me. Soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night.
You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Now you got a friend. Oh, yeah. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow.
Oh, keep your head together. Call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door.
You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes,
Oh yeah, to see you
again.
when you gonna call?
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call,
And I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend.
know that you got a friend. When people can be so cold,
They'll hurt you, yes, desert you. Take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them.
just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running,
Running
to see you again.
anytime, yeah.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend.
You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend?
You got a friend.
Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend. Ain't it good to know?
Me, you
got a friend.
Temple Hayes, ladies and gentlemen.
I love the lyrics of that song. It said, "You've got a friend." Say that. You've got a friend. That song doesn't say, I'll be your friend if you'll be my friend. God doesn't ask you or insist on or demand your relationship with the Creator. Because God still loves you no matter what. No matter what you think you're going through. No matter what people say. God never gives up on you. Because God is your friend. Whether you're God's friend or not, God is still your friend. And you know, lots of times in counseling people, the biggest hurdle that we have to get over is I'm going to do this for you as long as you're doing something for me. People get themselves all wound up, as my grandmother used to say, don't get your bowels in an uproar. Because, I'm giving you all this, but you're giving nothing back in return. I'm going to ask you today, start giving love. Start giving friendship the way that God gives it to you. Ground yourself and say, God, I now flow in your essence. I no longer expect from people that maybe can't give it back to me, but I will still give that friendship. I will still give that love. I always say, when you divorce or break up with someone, if you ever love them, you always give the essence of love. It changes, but you give the essence of love. So I ask you today, if you'll just flow in the essence of the energy of God, Source, the Creator, and give love out, not worrying about getting love back, because you'll find out it'll take a lot out of the wind, out of your sail of despair and anxiety if you stop expecting and give. Give love freely. So today, say with me, I give love like I've never given it before. I give love in the essence of God, and so it is.
Today, we are just focusing on friendship. And there's no better song than You Are My Friend, sung by Patti LaBelle. If you got a friend, keep a friend. Hold on to it. You are my friend. I never knew till then. My friend. Ooh, my friend. You hold my hand. You might not say a word, but I see your tears when I show my pain. Oh. Ooh, my friend, you are my friend. I never knew until then. My friend, I feel your love even when you're not near, and it helps me make it knowing you care. The thought of you helps me carry on when I feel all hope is gone. I see the world with brand new eyes, 'cause your love has made me realize the future is brighter to me. Oh, because you are my friend. Da, 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 da.
Wow. Oh my gosh, what a celebration, right? I mean, I'm just probably like you, I'm having all these flashbacks, you know? I remember going down the road in my Trans Am with Patti LaBelle, looking for you, and you were there all the time. Oh my gosh, you know, you can feel it in your heart, yes? More importantly, we really wanted you to hold the space of how valuable friendship is. How valuable and fortunate you are that you have people in your life that get you and like you. Yes? It's also because you get yourself. So the phone rings. The phone rings. And on the other end, the voice says, hello. And the voice on the other end says, could I speak to the woman of the home, please? At the house, please? She's busy. Well, what about the man in the house? I hear him talking. He's busy too. Okay, well, I mean, can't one of them come to the phone? They're talking to the fireman. All right, well, what in the world's going on? And the fireman's there at your house as well? He's talking to the policeman. Oh, come on. This is what? I mean, what is actually going on? You have a crowd of people. Can't you get somebody to the phone? What is happening? They're looking for me. They're looking for me. For many, many years, that was my life. Somewhere, a broken girl with broken dreams, with sadness in her heart, wanting to be this big light. But I was hiding. I was hiding in a cave, hiding under the covers. I wrote when I was 13. It hung on my wall till I moved away from home. Today, I have finally found me. I don't like what I see, and I don't expect you to, but I must be me in order to become the person that I am supposed to be. Being brought up in a deep-rooted Southern Baptist community, already understanding at 13 that my sexual preference was not the norm, nor did anyone talk about it, except my family, who looked at me different from the point on when they started thinking I was strange. And there was that space. There was that space of filling that hole. So I could play 2 instruments. I was a concert player. I could play the trombone. I was in the marching band. I was an All-American. I was president of the student body. I'm not intending to impress you. Oh, I was second runner-up of the homecoming queen, and I don't know how that happened. But that's another talk for another day. But my point is not to be impressive, but to impress upon you that I couldn't fill that hole because someone had told me that the God that I worshiped, the God that I adored, was not a God that would care for me. So externals didn't change that, yes? And as I wrote that song about welcome to this place, that's not so it rhymes. It's not so it's a poem. It's because that's my heart talking to you about the many years ago when I entered a Unity and it said, welcome to this place. Yes. Greeting people and seeing you in your eyes and no longer needing to be disguised. And that's the joy of what friendship can do in your life if you are being disguised. It doesn't mean that it's just about everybody's sexual preference. It can be about your addiction. It could be how you're holding back. It could be how you start numbing out at 8 o'clock every night. It can be the ways in which you stay into your shadow self instead of living out loud, being disguised. It could be not being authentic or being a chameleon, and that you're some way to some people and then you're another way to some other people. What would be the ways that you consider yourself being disguised? If you are a controlling personality, you are in disguise. Because you will control every situation and person and moment and phone call and life experience that won't happen because you are living in the illusion of control. The best thing that can happen to you, and it's happened to so many people in this time of COVID when the world changed and we went on this sacred time out, it forced us to realize that we are in control of absolutely nothing. And those of us that already realized that were a little further ahead in this game that we call life. But we are not in control. I am so grateful. I get so emotional when I celebrate friendship because there's no words that I can tell you. As I stand here before you, I am alive because of my friends. I am alive because of my friends. I am alive because someone was brave enough to walk up to me and say, why don't you go to the Unity community here in Greenville, South Carolina, because they remind me of who you are. And so he brought the beautiful book, As a Man Speaketh, The Way Out, the Fillmore books, and there I was. And I sat there and I took the biggest breath I had ever taken up till then in my life at 19 years old, because no longer do I need to be disguised. I found a tribe of people that were willing to say, do we have a God for you? And I call my friend Don Bliss every year and say, you saved my life. You saved my life. I was dying. I was dying in that corner. And so it's that space. Jackie Robinson, when he was breaking the barriers and was the first African-American baseball player, every time they would go into a new town, they would boo him. And one time he made an error, and his friend Pee Wee Reese came over and put his arm on his shoulder. And all of a sudden, the crowd stopped booing. And he said, for the first time ever in my career, I knew that I had a friend that was willing to stand by me. And that was what it took. And that was the difference that it made in my life. I want you to think about it this week. I want you to think further than my stories. I want you to create your own stories. I want you to look back in your life, and I want you to actually write down and journal those encounters, those moments, those experiences that somebody was before you. As Patti LaBelle would say, I was looking and you were there all the time. I want you to identify those people in your life and connect with them for the grace that they thought enough of you to be real in front of you, that they thought enough of you to tell you the truth, you see. It's a powerful thing. In Proverbs, it says that incense is a beautiful smell and blesses you, but friendship is something magical and amazing and alluring, yes? And it has this wonderful, wonderful space. When I think about it and I celebrate what my parents did well and the ways that they exceeded and the ways they modeled to me, it was the joy of seeing them have friends. My father has been dead for a long time. My mother still continues to make new friends. She's like me, she still has the friends she's had since she was 3 and 4 years old, but she also continues to make new friends. It's an evolution thing, you see. It's a growth thing. It's you anchor with the people that you grew up with or that you grew up around, you're from your hometowns, from your areas, the people you've known through the years, and you stay connected with some of those in your life, but you also allow the space for your heart Every year I say, beloved God, my heart is wider. I don't want to be disguised. Please send me the people that I'm now supposed to meet that will allow me to be in that playing field. Bring them on, and I will be attentive. Bring them on. It's so important for the evolution of your life because you can get stagnant, you see. You can get complacent, you see. You can develop habits with people, and you can develop an energy, where you don't allow the space for that. And I agree with Reverend Kimberly. I feel very honored to have Facebook friends, but few of them do I actually know. I was surprised that Facebook picked that, but, they didn't call me with branding, and I'm going to get off that, okay? Because they might just turn this thing off. But anyway, but it's about relationship, and it's about the depth, and it's about being present and being available. I'm shocked when people answer the phone and they say, I can't talk to you right now. Right? And you're going, why did you answer? Or here I am, but I just have 2 minutes. I need to make this quick. Oh, I'm getting on to the next thing. If you want to create the richness of relationships in your life, you want to create a space. You want to create a space that you can allow room for something to unfold, for something to come out of your heart. Because if you have a box around it, you're hiding, and they're looking for you. They're looking for you. Because you've got it all figured out. I love calendars. I love Google, and I love half the time they know where you're going even when you get in your car. They tell you where you're going, how many minutes it's going to take. It's a very positive tool, but a calendar is not designed to rule your life. A calendar is supposed to be the tool. It's not supposed to be your GPS, your God-personalized system. And you must leave spaces for the richness. I was on the phone yesterday with a new friend, and we were talking, and we're sitting there drinking our coffee, and we're the baby Zoomers, okay? So we were on Zoom, and do you know the next thing we knew, 4 hours had passed. 4 hours had passed. But I found something within myself. I found a conversation within myself. I found a space within myself, as did she, that had never happened before. Wow. Leave space. Leave space for your life. Leave space for the love and for the moments. And also surround yourself with people that will stand up to you. Be around those people that will call you on your stuff. If you don't have someone right now, go get somebody. Because my friend that stood up to me and said, Temple, you're a real smart person. I really think you're a very smart woman. I feel the presence of God when I am around you. But that drinking alcohol has got to go. Has got to go. And I didn't really respond well to what she had to say, right? I mean, they call it denial for a reason. It's like, I dare you. And then I went on to say, it's because she has a lot of alcoholics in her family. She's misjudging me. Hello, when my car is hanging on the side of a tree. No, I think she had it right. I'm just saying. I didn't respond right away. I didn't say, let's go to a meeting. But I never forgot, and I could hear that echoing in my heart. I could hear the echo. I could hear her saying, for you to do that, it does not fit. And there you go. Sobriety found me. It found me. But somebody had to plant the seed. Yes. Rumi says that love is everywhere, and you can hear the echoes. But you have to be open to hear the echoes of your life and to be attentive to the energy and what people are bringing you in that authentic self. How are you disguised? And in which way are you willing to open up to a greater level of who you are? They've done studies out of Harvard about people that need each other. We need each other in relationship. And they did a study for 7,000 people over a course of 9 years, and they saw very clearly that the people that were in relationship lived longer than the people that were isolated, lived longer than the people that were just staying within themselves in their little control box and their little safety net. But it was that relatability that kept them alive. They even did a study. Some of you will appreciate this, and after I say it today, please erase it out of your consciousness. But they said that even people that ate and would eat food in an unhealthy way, if they were related, they did better than the person that was isolated just eating broccoli. Because, I know, don't go get you Twinkies and get all excited about it, you know. But it made a difference. It made a difference because of this relatability. This is how we are designed. This is what we are for. A friend, a connection, a life force. Wow. To be discovered. To allow the space for someone new in your life to discover you is one of the greatest gifts that you will ever witness. As God is my witness, with all of my heart, I thank all those people that because of who they were, I have a life, a thriving life. And it is because they were willing to give me the time in their hearts to say, I hear you. Bless you on this amazing journey we call life, and celebrate those friendships.
Yes. As you can see, I was prepared. I'll just put this behind me. Oh. I was turned off. But Reverend Temple turned us on today, did she not? Yes, this has been about friendship. It's about being a friend, what you can do, how you can be involved. I encourage you to be a friend of First Unity Spiritual Campus. And you ask, how can I be a friend of First Unity? One person asked who was in the building. Well, let me tell you, Mickey, how you can be a part of First Unity. No, how you can be a part. If you've enjoyed, if you've been blessed, if you've been touched by this ministry, I encourage you today to be a friend. Be a friend. Give. If we're your spiritual campus and we've fed you love and support, give to this ministry. You will not be sorry. You can become part of, really bad, is this me? Be a part of First Unity Spiritual Campus by giving. You can give to Club 104. You can give your tithes and your offering here. Know that you're planting in fertile soil, giving to First Unity Spiritual Campus. Thank you. Can I lead it off?
Never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember,
know that you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. And borrowing shoes.
You came and opened me. Now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you. And then for the times when we're apart, well then close your eyes and know these words are coming from my heart. And then if you can remember,
Keep smiling, keep shining. Know that you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. For good times, for bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, 'cause I tell you that's what friends are for.
for good times and for bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Keep smiling, keep shining, know that you can always count on me. Oh, for sure, I tell you
That's what friends are for.
in good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. You can lean on me, yeah. For sure, that's what friends are for. When you need someone to pick you up, I like y'all friends. Love you, friend. Love you, friend. Thank you. I ain't getting on back from my friends.
Hello, I am Michel Pascal, and I really love First Unity Spiritual Campus. I love this amazing spiritual community because the message of Reverend Dr. Temple Ace and everyone at First Unity is beyond any religion, beyond any belief system. I love this community.
And that's what friends are for. And that was my wonderful friend, Michelle Pascal, letting you know how wonderful he loves First Unity Spiritual Campus. What an amazing place. What an amazing place to find a friend. And today, we have had our Friendship Sunday service, and then this afternoon at 1:30, we have our annual membership meeting. So if you've sent in the email, you've received the information, it'll be live on Zoom, and you can join that meeting at 1:30. And then on March 19th, we're going to have our spring equinox service right here in the sanctuary, and it will be live streamed to everyone on our website, on our Facebook page, on YouTube, and on Vimeo. So I hope you will join us March 19th at 7 p.m. for our spring equinox service. And then on May 1st, we have our Mind, Body, Spirit Expo that's going to be out at Williams Park here in St. Petersburg, Florida. We will be out there live with all the vendors. It's going to be an amazing expo. We're going to have live music and food and vendors, and you're just going to have so much fun getting your mind, body, and spirit recharged, revitalized for the spring. So please go to firstunity.org or our app and see all the classes and events that we have coming up on live stream and Zoom.
Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Now there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, family all are we. Together in perfect harmony. Now there is peace on earth. Yes, this is the moment now. Every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me.
And peace begins right here and right now. Join together in our unity prayer. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love. The power of God protects us. I am the power. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. For God is amazing. All the time. And all the time. God is amazing. God bless you, everyone. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the world and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. You try to change the road, love life's the only way. It's like your own